Hello everybody and welcome to episode 30 of the Trophy Tour. Just for a begin, I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Shane, also known as FM Evolution 99. He recently reached 46 subscribers and I want to give a final push to him to get a landmark 50 subscribers, since he's been trying so hard for so long and he's come a long way since his early days. And if you could help him reach 50 subscribers by giving him a chance, watching his Wayside Celtic or Pentagon Challenge series, yeah, that would be fantastic. And be loyal support to my channel growing is always a good thing. So pardon the sort of fumbling my words, but please give him a chance. And if you don't like him, that's okay. But if you do, please give him a 50th subscriber so he can celebrate his hard work at long last. So there's a lot to talk about in Bursaspor's life. There's been all sorts of going on since the last episode, and most of it is positive. So let's talk about the league. We've managed to climb up to 4th position, overtaking Antalyaspor and surprisingly Galatasaray, who were unbeaten not too long ago. They've now lost 4 games and are really struggling. So we are now trying to catch up to our opponents for the day, Fenerbahce. But Sivasspor continue to rock the apple cart, and then leaders Besiktas are on 53 points. So win today against Fenerbahce would be extremely important, but it's not one I can bank on right away. But I'm very pleased with our climb up the table since we've been in 6th position for so long. Oops. You can see there, look how long we've been in 6th position. So that's all well and good. In terms of our last 5 games, they've been very good. Just the one draw spoiling it. And then compared to the media prediction, we're exactly where we need to be. So that's all well and good. The home record is not so great. We've lost 3 times, but no draws, which is interesting. The away record, again, is pretty decent. Again, 3 more losses, but that's not too bad. In terms of other things, we'll see now in the fixtures. We stopped at, where was it? It was before the winter break, wasn't it? So we didn't even play any of our cup matches. And it didn't look good at first after a 0-0 with Fenerbahce. Then a 1-2 defeat to Kayserispor, and then another draw to Galatasaray. So I was worried that things were going to go pear-shaped. This one in particular we should have won from the start because we were dominating, as they had a inferior backup team, but they still managed to get a draw out of us. So I was very upset with that. And that meant a must-win game against Fenerbahce later on in the tournament. And we did win 3-2 there. Kayserispor were taking the tournament very seriously, and they paid they got their reward. So they beat us 2-0, and then thankfully we beat Galatasaray 1-0 thanks to a very good team goal finished off by Fernando Belushi, and that left the group looking like this. Bursaspor qualify just by virtue of goal difference or head to head. I'm not too sure which it was, but an absolute joy we got out of there. So that leaves the semi-finals, first and second legs looking like this. Sivasspor play Kayserispor, and we'll play the holders Besiktas. So I really want to make a cup final. It's been too long. I've said it so many times now, but I really want to make a cup final. And our league fixtures were as follows. 2-2 draw with Karabukspor, a big 2-1 win against Antalyaspor, 1-1 with Seykorisspor, 2-0 against really struggling Trabzonspor. Galatasaray, that was the cup, sorry. We beat Konyaspor 3-0 thanks to a sensational Brian Wheeler hat-trick. He's back to his very best now. And then we got both strikers to score in a comeback win over Genkler Berligi, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, so Genkler Berligi. So now we head into a very tough line of fixtures. Fenerbahce and Sivasspor. We don't want to lose those if we can avoid it. Then we have Besiktas in the cup and the league, so hopefully we can overcome them. And then Galatasaray and Kayserispor will be also massive games. So the title is not unrealistic, but it is going to be very difficult. So we have a couple of games to look out for. Antalyaspor against Besiktas is going to be big, so we need to take advantage of that if we can. And this will be a much better Fenerbahce team than the one that played us in the cup, as they played Elkeson as a backup striker, and he's still pretty good, but not comparable to to what they have with Musa Sow and all that. So in terms of our players, Matt Trillian, Giovanni Wheeler, Jack Carra, and all deserve a lot of credit, but we've suffered a few injuries again, just as we had our centre backs back to the way they were. Lucas Hedges suspended for today. Cassimal's out for 7 weeks. So let me just review that again. No, 3 to 4 weeks. Pablo Batalla has a minor training injury as well. It's not too bad. And Belushi is out for 2 to 3 weeks. So a lot of training related injuries, I'm afraid, even though I haven't set the intensity pretty high. But this is a good team. We should do okay with this. With the 4-2-3-1 narrow has been working well for us again. And Gus Severe has also played very well. So Elkison is actually still playing in front of for us. I don't know if Musa Sow is injured, but that's pretty interesting. He's a good player. But I think we can do a bit better. Oh, he's actually on the left-hand side there. Excuse me. So I would take a draw. Draw would be okay, but we can't let the teams ahead of us get any further ahead, or we'll be in deep trouble. So Matrilian, have I been mispronounced his name for all this time? I think I have been, so that's alright, but it's very difficult to pronounce some of these names in Turkish and stuff. So I noticed that we lost to Turkey in real life in an international friendly, did the Irish, so naturally that's disappointing, but Ozan Tufan, I recognised him from Bursaspor, so congratulations to him on playing, but it's a bit of a shame we lost to Turkey. To be honest, we weren't too bad, but it was just a terrible game, and it's fascinating to see some of the players you recognise from the Sport Toto Super League, so that's all well and good. So right, I think we need to give the fans a performance worth cheering. Everyone's fully fit that I can name. Like, I would have liked Kessimal to play this game, but we have Safak Kolak playing. He's done much better now that he has in recent weeks. So enough with the babbling. Let's finally have a live com versus Sport Fenerbahce, and it's all about the composure. Who has the superior mindset? Who wants to win this game most? That's an early throw in. Did I actually check my marking? Let me double check. Yeah, I did. I must have done it. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Let's play on. And that's a goal kick by Kvetchi, badly taken. And here's DeFranco all on his own. Oh, that has to go in. Elkison wide. An early miss from Elkison, the Brazilian who was famous on FIFA 13, I'm sure. That's a little unfortunate, but here we go. Another goal kick. We need to try and get some shots on goal, but here's DeFranco again. He looks like an absolute menace. Here he is again, and we clear. Matrian, that's only as far as Gonul. Here's DeFranco, cleared very nicely, but it's Fenerbahce all over us at the minute. Here's Musa Sow with a big effort from distance, and thankfully that went the wrong side of the post. The Senegalese with a big effort there. Alkison flagged offside. No chances to speak of for Bursaspor. Oh dear. Right, we need to change our strategy, I think. What are the instructions? We'll play narrow play possession and hit early crosses. Right. What can we do? We need to mark your man very hard. Francisco DeFranco. He needs to be parked even harder. So we'll take him out. Well, not obviously take him out, but I mean take him for a difficult game. But no one really outstanding for Bursaspor at the moment. But maybe this is our chance. Cara with a back heel. Giovanni showing his back to goal, but that's okay. Here's Ozbarakli. Back to Cara. Savim. Ozbarakli again. Cara. Savim. Giovanni, Matrian, wide, unlucky for the Croat. He had a bad game against Claire Berigli, but he did okay. In many of the other games he's starting to get assists and goals and then enjoying himself, so that's what I like to see. Now he's been given a warning, so I need to see improvement from the Croat, or else he'll start going into his complacency mode again. Giovanni is he's nervous and Kolak is frustrated, so a boring live com has to be said. We're getting better possession stats, but we're not getting shots on target, and that's Brian Wheeler. I expect a bit better. He's done so well recently, but we need more from Brian Wheeler. That's a goal. Antalyaspor lead against Besiktas. There's the Franco. Great save. And this is a huge opportunity for the winner of this game to gain points on Besiktas. Taiwo is booked, and there's the equaliser. It didn't take long. Galatasaray up to 5th place now. Every single chance now has gone to Fenerbahce this half. But here we go. Oh, Kara failed to clear. Oh, goodness gracious me. First shot on target just moments ago, and that one really should have been on target. Sivasspor get a goal, so that would put them top of the league in normal circumstances. Boo, go the crowd. They're not impressed. It was a dreadful half. I'd agree with them there, but let's change Brian Wheeler's role. He's not suited to lone striker at the minute, so we'll try and change to poacher. So calmly keep playing the way you have, and the result will come. Yeah, players agree with that, but I'm not too happy about Wheeler. So he looks fired up now. And then the midfield, I'm not happy with Matt Ryan. So we'll try and boost his motivation. There you go. Maybe his role could change. We'll make him an attacking midfielder. Yeah, okay, that looks great. Let's give this a real go, lads. We need to give Fenerbahce a scare, so at least we won't go down without a fight. So Savim to Giovanni. There's Wheeler already on the ball, but he loses his concentration. And here's Selik, but Aziz capitalises on that. Great tackle. Still no real chances of Fenerbahce starting to assert themselves. I think we have no choice but to make some changes. I'm going to bring on Bekdemir for Matt Ryan. That's a real shame. Inconsistency is starting to creep in to his game. And we'll bring on Enes Unal as well. He knows how to score goals off the bench. He's our league top scorer with about 8 goals. But Brian Wheeler's hat-trick doubled his tally, and it put him up to 6. So we need to see something from Unal if he wants his starting 11 spot back. And there's a goal, Kayserispor, and that doesn't matter too much to us, but here we go. Can we at least get a shot on target, lads? It's our home game. We don't want to upset the fans. Here's Taiwo back to Kara, and a lovely sequence of passes there. Back to Unal straight away. It's his first touch that I've seen all day, and it's 1-0 to Bursaspor. And that is a massive goal in the context of the title race. Besiktas, I don't know if they're winning. They're still drawing to Antalyaspor. That is huge. We need to make a change in the midfield. That is a huge goal. It's inspired change from the manager. And that could be the moment that changes our destiny in this championship hunt. We're going to take off Kara. He's had a much better season this season, but there is a time when you just need brute force, and Ozgur O'Leary can provide that service to any team. He may not be the greatest at it, but that's what we need for these last 20 minutes or 19 minutes, however you want to call it. And let's hopefully hold on. Musa Sow dragged off the pitch by an upset manager. He didn't perform to his high standards today, but now can Fenerbahce capitalise on our misfortune? Here we go. Amadeo Di Franco. Oh, he has. Straight away. Oh, lads, you morons. Oh, dear. That's 1-1. Very poor. I knew Di Franco was the threat, and he's made my fears a reality. Uh-oh. Hang on. There we go. Sorry, I was worried I'd frozen for a sec. We need to mark Selik out of the game, so it's a real disappointment. We didn't get to set defensive right away since we wanted to make a change. Here's another guy as well. He's just come on, so we need to mark him out of the game. It's a real shame you just can't link your brain to this game, because you just want to do everything off screen and let the game do its own job. So that's a terrible goal to concede. I'm not happy about that. And you can see there's a booking for Serdar Aziz. We've had this in the past with Ezgan. He argued a red card for Kesselman and got himself sent off. So that's not what I like to see. Now Fenerbahce are going to try and win it. Oh my goodness me. Oh dear. Taban with a shot going over the bar. And now I'll probably just take this chance to mention how Fenerbahce were correctly found guilty of match fixing. So their opinions that the club president should leave because he was presiding over those match fixing claims. And while it's not relevant to my football manager experience, it's still there. And now here's DeFranco going over the bar. So Antalyaspor drawing, Kayserispor drawing, Sivasspor winning. That's huge for the underdogs. Here's our last chance. Bekdemir. Oh, he failed to even find a Bursaspor shirt there. We're not going to get another chance, are we? Selik. That's a terrible pass. Kolak clears, but he couldn't find another man. Selik tries again. That's tipped over the bar, and a last chance for Fenerbahce to steal it. Kvechi, though, it was way too close to him. And we'll just try and find a man. No, it's another victory in the air for a Fenerbahce player. That's Ostaban. Full time. That's a real shame. I thought we were going to go on and win it, but we let ourselves down straight away after scoring. But that's none of Unal's fault. He did a great job. I think we should have won. But we remain fourth. That's okay. Galatasaray probably took advantage, and Antalyaspor, as you mentioned, drew to the league leaders. So that gives us hope. As long as we keep winning the against the unlikely teams, the middle to bottom teams, that'll be okay. We just get the 3 points on the board each and every week. Then we play Besiktas and Sivasspor and all that, and we should be okay. But giving away 2 points at home as well as 3 we lost to Fenerbahce early in the season, it's not great, but we'll take it as it is. These things happen sometimes, and it just means that Galatasaray are 2 points behind us now, and Fenerbahce are still 4 points clear. So no harm done. We'll take it. We're unbeaten now for 10 games. That's very good. I didn't realise it was that high. So that's fine. And our finances, they're still in profit for this month, but we are losing a hell of a lot of money, and it needs to sort itself out. So one last thing, obviously you want to know how Sturm Graz are getting on, and there they are. They're top of the league, just 3 points clear of Red Bull. Austria Vienna, who qualified for the knockout rounds of the Europa League, have beaten Inter Milan on away goals, so they will continue that campaign, but they're down in 4th position, so that's naturally worrying. So I'm delighted that Sturm Graz are back and fighting for the title, as they always should have been. They have a good team now. Vujadinovic back in the starting level. I think he changes it every now and again. I know one thing's for sure, Denis Suarez is a fantastic player, and they also have Merkel. Where's Merkel? There he is in midfield centre right. So that's great. But who did Austria Vienna get in the knockout rounds in the next stage? They got Marseille, so good luck to them in that. But their form has recently dwindled with all sorts of draws and in a recent defeat. So unlucky to Austria Vienna, but that's the way the ball bounces. So we'll join back at the end of April against Galatasaray. Oh no, excuse me, God no, we need to play these cup games. Yeah, we need to do that, and hopefully I get to bring out the suit and compete for the Ziraat Turkish Cup. So I'll come back for an update on this episode, and then if that's a good enough game, I'll live comment, and then this one as well. So that should keep you well entertained, and don't forget to subscribe to FM Evolution. It'll mean a lot to him, and speak to you again soon. Bye.